My name is Anthony Hines. For the last 40 plus years, I've worked in large companies in various aspects of information technology. I've seen a lot of things in my career, and what I try to do here is share these experiences. I do that to allow people to really do their best to develop their career using the good that I've done and learning from the mistakes that I've made. Okay? So, what I like to do is share the experiences so that you don't have to feel the pain and you can actually feel the good. Okay? So, let's start today with my other aspect of why I do these podcasts, and that is for job seekers. I'm telling you, people, everybody who's been unemployed understands this. Being in transition is very tough. Very, very, very tough. It has driven me to create many online tools as well as this group of podcasts and other items that are out there on the internet in various locations to help job seekers because it can be a very, very tough time in people's lives. People say, "Oh, don't worry, things will happen, or things will come together." Yeah, well, you got a job, buddy. So, you know what? Things have come together for you, and I'm glad they have. But you know what? Until they come together, I'm not sure when that is. Okay. I also am very appalled by some of these coaches, job search coaches, that charge thousands and thousands of dollars to people that are desperate, people that would do anything to get back and working, and they take a chunk of their severance and they say, "Oh well, if this person helps to get me a job, then it'll be all fine and good, and I'll be okay." Well, you know what? What if that person doesn't find you a job? Now what do you got? Now you spent thousands of dollars, money that you needed to eat, money that you needed for your own rent, money that you needed to, you know, to to keep you going to your next job. You spent that on people that, you know what? They go to the next person. They go to the next person that gives them thousands of dollars. Why? Because that's their job. That's what they do. It's not personal, but to you it is personal. So just remember, people, listen to my stuff, okay? Listen to all my podcasts because if you do, you're going to learn something, and you're going to learn something that's going to help you. Maybe not all of it's going to be useful, but something's going to be useful, and it's not there where you're paying thousands of dollars for it. Okay? I'd rather you spend your money, your big money, on things that are important to you, not on me. Okay? So use my job search stuff that's always going to be free to allow you to get back in the job search. All right, enough of my soapbox. Here we go. Today we're going to talk about the understanding that interviews are conversations. They are also nothing to be afraid of. Okay? People stay up at night, they worry, they worry, they worry, and they go, "Oh my God, I don't want to say anything wrong. Oh my God, I don't want to do anything wrong. Oh my God, I don't want. Look, okay, do you have skills? Absolutely. Did you have skills at your last job? Absolutely. Did you become a success in your last job? Absolutely. That's the mindset you have to convey in your interview. Okay? Did you mentor people? Were you in a diverse setting? Were you open to change? Were you flexible? People want people they don't have to manage. Okay? They don't need somebody else's high maintenance. So understand this, people. Think about yourself and all the good things you did in your career up to that point and how you're going to share that information in the interview. Okay? Tell them, telling me about yourself is not something that has to be written or scripted. It has to be about you. because you are the person they are hiring. Always be true to you in all the conversations. Always be true to you. And remember, it's an interactive conversation. Okay? Now, I have another podcast that talks about interview questions, things to come up with. Okay? You might want to listen to that as well. But understand this, you're in that interview to show the hiring manager or whoever you're talking with enthusiasm, as well as how you're going to add value right away, as well as how you're going to save money for them right away, as well as how, in easy conversation terms, you have saved money in the past. Okay? Value, money saving, cost saving, spreading of information, enthusiasm. Those are things that you really need to show, right? Then, what you want to do is you want to make sure that you print out your recommendations from your LinkedIn profile and you bring them with you. And that way, when it gets quiet, you say, by the way, uh, hiring manager, sir or ma'am, here are my LinkedIn recommendations. I'm not sure if you got a chance to look at them. I'm very proud of them, and I feel that they really show who I am. Okay? So the person reads it. What are they going to say about that? Is everybody bringing these? Absolutely not. Are you being ahead of the crowd by doing this? Absolutely. Are you showing yourself the way you are based on people that have worked with you, see you? Absolutely. You didn't pay these people to write your recommendation. Unless you did, well, great idea. But the reality is, in most cases, you didn't pay these people to write their recommendations. You did it themselves. You did it yourself, right? So my point to you is, think about this, okay? And understand that you're presenting the best you and how you're going to provide value, and it's a conversation, and you're going to talk about yourself, but you're going to talk about yourself with pride, okay? Not sheepishly, not not standing back and the like. Sure, it's very good to be humble. I absolutely agree with that. It's great to be humble, but you got to be responsible to yourself, and you got to show your best self and your best value. And I understand that sometimes if people are a little introverted, they can't do that as well. Let me tell you how to do it. And that is look at yourself in the mirror and say, this is why I'm the best for the job. And keep practicing that. And then work off that. Okay? Work off that. And then understand that that's what you want to convey. You don't need to convey specific words. You just need to convey specific points about how great you are and how you are a great fit for the job. And then you always want to ask for the job. And you always want to say, you always want to let them know that you're very interested in the job. And then you're going to send thank yous, handwritten thank yous after the interview. Because you know what? Nobody gets mail anymore. So handwritten thank yous are always remembered. I have every thank you I ever got in my work area on my wall. Why? Because I appreciate that people took time to write them. So my point to you is this: show appreciation, show value, why you're great, show pride in yourself and your work, show what other people think of you. Make it a conversation about the company, because you look at Glassdoor or you look at some of the items out online about the company culture, you want to ask about these things. And then you want to look online and find some pertinent news stories or pertinent information about the company. Show the person you showed some research. But understand, that's all comes out as part of the conversation. And then, people, here's my other tip. Please, 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 please do this. When you go and you're sitting in reception, get to know the receptionist. Sit with them. Be personable with them. Talk with them. You know why? Because there's a pretty good chance the hiring manager is going to ask the receptionist, what did you think of that person? when you leave, because that's a quick way for them to tell if you're going to fit in. Believe me, it may not happen all the time, but it happens. So get a good conversation with that receptionist and get an understanding and watch her. Watch how busy she is. Right? Watch how many calls she gets. Watch, is she on the phone 100 times in the 20 minutes she's sitting there or the 15 minutes she's sitting there? Well, that means it's a pretty busy company, right? Things aren't going to just stop just for you, right? So the reality is you're checking out company culture right there, right? And as for getting there early, I say get there within 10, 15 minutes of your start time. And remember, if you need to settle down beforehand, in your car, listen to your favorite music. On your way, listen to your favorite music, right? If you're worried about how long it will take you to get there, do a dry run a couple of days before and see if there's any construction or anything like that. The point is, when you get in that interview, I want you relaxed. I don't want you frazzled thinking about, oh, I just had to run through construction. Oh my God, I just made it. I just made it. Oh my God, what am I doing? You want to know where the doors are. You want to know where the parking is. You want to know. You want to know if there's any speed bumps on the way to get there. You want to know if there are any guards at the front gate you got to get by. You want to know all that stuff. So do a dry run before you're there for that interview. That way you're under control. Listen to your music, your favorite music, all the time. That will settle you down. I don't care if that music is AC/DC or the OJs or even classical music. I don't care what it is. If it's your favorite music, it's your favorite music. If it's gonna make you happy, it's gonna make you happy. So use that. Let it settle you down. Get to know the receptionist, and you get in the room. Show value. show show yourself to be very flexible. So you shall show yourself to have enthusiasm and understand it's a conversation because they're going to be lucky to have you. Remember, that's your mindset. They're going to be lucky to have you. Why? Because you've been a very good professional throughout your life. You've done great at other jobs. There's no reason you won't do well here. Okay? Use this podcast every time you interview. And remember, it's going to help you because it's going to help you to be confident. Tell all your friends about this podcast because I want to help everybody get jobs. I want to help everybody do well in their interviews. So understand, okay? These things are out there for you. Use them. Use them to your advantage. Okay? My name's Anthony Hines. Come and check out my LinkedIn group, Anthony Hines Job Search and Career Help Now group. And also, check out my Facebook page, Anthony Hines Job Search and Career Help Now. And also, check out my Instagram, Anthony Hines Job Search and Career Help Now. And also, check out all my podcasts on podbean.com. Have a great day, everyone. And remember, interviews are interactive. Never forget that. Interviews are interactive. It's not you on trial. It's interactive. Have a great day, everyone. And understand, when you spread the word, you're helping to end unemployment one person at a time. And regarding your interviewing and every aspect of your career, always remember, your career is your responsibility. Anybody who sits back and waits for someone else to meld their career is not are not taking advantage of proper opportunities in their life, and they're wasting these opportunities. Your career is your responsibility. Tell people about my podcast because I want to end unemployment one person at a time. Everybody, have a great day. Never be nervous about an interview again. Remember, interviews are interactive. Have a great day now.